is it? Name. Name.
What's going on?
Name.
Matthews.
Why are you here?
Where am I?
Why are you here?
All right, come on up.
Who are you? What the hell is going on?
Sorry. Been a while. I was trying to lighten the mood with the whole robot thing. Too much? This has never happened before. I'm still figuring it out. They call me the gatekeeper, by the way.
They call you the gatekeeper?
Yeah. I honestly think they do that to avoid responsibility, though.
What the hell is going on?
Man, you're dead. Plain and simple. Normally I wouldn't be talking to the dead person, they would just cease to exist. I think, therefore I am, right? Well, you're not thinking, therefore you're not, or you shouldn't. But here we are. Recollect your life as much as possible. I need to figure out why you're here.
Space-time is a manifold of events equipped with a metric. For this to make sense, I need to define three terms: manifold, events, and metric. Manifold is a topological space that locally resembles Euclidean space. It looks flat up close, however, it need not be flat from afar. The shape of the Earth, for example, is a manifold. When you look at the ground, you can see that it's flat. However, the Earth is in fact very round.
You have a lot of questions. I can answer some of them. We call this the Manifold Control Center. It's a bit of a misnomer, really. We don't actually control anything. This is the manifold. You'd probably call it the universe. The manifold isn't really all of existence, so calling it the universe is a bit misleading.
Space-time as a manifold has some interesting philosophical implications to it. Consider a cuboid, for example. This manifold represents a 2D universe with the third dimension being that of time. Since this object represents all possible states of our 2D universe, one can argue that the past, present, and future all exist simultaneously. The passage of time being an illusion. This type of universe is known as a block universe. So, do you just carry the universe with you wherever you go?
That is just a representation. I won't show you the true manifold.
If you don't control the universe, what do you do? What's your purpose here?
Well, I have no purpose. That's how we're alike. Except I'm not confined to the manifold. I like to change the appearance of the control center once in a while. But I didn't choose this building. I'm a silent observer, Matthews. I make sure nothing is wrong with the manifold. You being here implies a serious danger. I need to know why you're here.
An event in space-time is like a four-dimensional coordinate on the manifold. 3 dimensions of space, and 1 dimension of time. This is quite similar to the conventional sense of the word. An event happens at a specific place and at a specific time.
What happened? Who was that?
GK. Gopi Kumar.
Who's Gopi Kumar?
What's that?
I don't know.
Hello? Hello? Notice that there are two singularities here. Singularity at RS can be eliminated through a coordinate transform, however this one still remains. Beyond the event horizon, nothing can escape the pull of the mass, not even light. And any object that is smaller than its Schwarzschild radius has this property and is called a black hole. A black hole's strong gravitational pull makes it impossible to see what's inside it. You can only detect a black hole through its effect on the matter around it. In a roundabout way, it's a lot like human emotion, like guilt or shame. You can tell when someone is guilty based on their actions. What they do, what they don't do, it all paints a picture. It eats them up from inside, and when they let it fester, all that's left is a big, massive black hole.
How the hell did you do that?
I can control what we see. Where did you go?
The Gatekeeper's Guide to the Manifold Control Center. I needed to figure out the purpose of that timer.
Well, what does it say?
Once the Gatekeepers have decided that the manifold has served its purpose, they're required to set off this timer.
A self-destruction timer? Wait, there's more of you?
Just me this time around. I didn't approve of this.
Where's the telephone?
What telephone?
Right here, there was a telephone right here. It was ringing when you left.
That's probably just an artifact of your existence here.
You said you usually don't talk to the dead person, right? I'm not dead. That timer isn't for the control center, it's for me. And I have around 8 minutes left to wake up, or else...
Or else?
Well, according to the book you're holding, the universe will cease to exist.
It's been such a long time, I'm sure he's forgiven you by now.
I don't need his forgiveness. His presence here is a danger to my reputation. Fix this.
Is this what you really want? This was Professor Bosker's idea. I'll let you deal with him yourself.
So, what'd you decide?
I can't. I'm sorry, I just can't.
You could turn his life around, you know that? If someone like you brings him in, all doubts about him will be laid to rest.
Come on, someone who's done what he's done has no place here. You and I both know that. My hands are tied, I'm sorry.
What did you do to him?
Look, we gotta find that telephone.
There's 6 minutes on that clock and you really want to find the telephone?
Well, this clearly helped. Look, that telephone was the first thing I heard when I woke up. It has to mean something.
Yeah, it does. It means you're still not aware of the effects you have on the control center. You've been toying with this place ever since you got here. Look, Matthews, it's been really nice to meet you, and I think it's about time.
These 2 points are events on the manifold. The mathematical object that defines the distance between the two is called the metric. The metric is the backbone of causality in our universe. It gives us cause and effect. Metric encodes consequence.
You had the chance to make things right, Matthews, and you didn't. Actions have consequences. And I cannot protect you from those consequences forever. Don't let the black hole of guilt consume you.
I can control what we see. Look, if this is about GK, I have nothing else to tell you.
No, I'm just trying to understand you.
Not enough work in the psychology department?
Your audacity just blows my mind. Someone like him doesn't belong here, huh?
Look, please find something better to do.
After everything you did, he still thinks so highly of you.
I don't really care, and look, if you have nothing useful to say, please stop following me.
He wants to talk to you. Expect a call.
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. I saw that.
It's the last thing I remember. Please, you have to let me through the door. I have a chance to finally undo that.
The manifold is immutable. There's nothing you can do to change anything.
I can't let the black hole of guilt consume me.
Matthews? Matthews? Are you sure you want to do this?
GK, I hope you don't mind.
He said you'd come. I'm sure you all have heard about Professor Matthews.
What is this for?
You can do what you want with it. Should you choose to make it public, your reputation will be saved.
It's too late for that now, Matthews.
I know.
He was a good man and a great friend. May he rest in peace.
I can't give you what you want.